Hello viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel. So someone asked me a question. He said his brother was sick, and when they took him to the hospital, the doctor said to them that your brother will live, he will not die. That this situation is not a situation that will lead to his death, that is going to survive. But after everything, the brother died. So they asked, can we sue? Do we have a reasonable course of action? Can we go to court? Now, in answering this question, before we can say that someone has caused the death of another person, right? It must be established that it is the act of party A that leads to the death of party B. There must be a link between the act of Mr. A and the death of Mr. B. So, you have been to the hospital. Doctor said to you, your brother will live, right? Now, the brother, fine. Can I sue the doctor? The question is, was it the negligent act of the doctor that led to the death of the deceased? If the question is answered in the affirmative, you have a reasonable course of action. You can sue the doctor or sue the nurse or whoever attends to the patient. But where it cannot be established that it was the negligent act of the doctor or the nurse that led to the death of the deceased, there's no reasonable course of action. There's no point wasting your time going to the courts. You see, most of the cases we have in court shouldn't be in court. But you know, some lawyers, because they want to make money, they will not advise their client properly. And that is why at the end of the day, you see stupid cases in court. Clients waste their time and their money because their lawyers refuse to tell them the truth. So, before you can sue a medical practitioner for the death of a patient, it must be established, it must be proved that the medical practitioner was negligent in the way and manner he treated the patient. It could be that, okay, maybe this patient was left unattended to for a reasonable period of time. Let's say a gunshot patient, for instance. The patient was not attended to immediately. That is a reasonable course of action. Or let's say that, for instance, the medical practitioner administers a drug that he or she ought not to have administered. You know, as sometimes when you want to buy drugs from pharmacy, they'll ask you, do you have ulcer? So there are some drugs that ulcer patients should not take or must not take, that when they take these drugs, it will trigger something and it can even lead to death. So the doctor ought to examine the patients to know the drugs that the patient should take. So where the doctor administers a wrong drug, then the doctor is, you know, negligent, and there is a reasonable course of action. You can go to court. Another instance is probably maybe in terms of injection. You have given the wrong injection and all that. So in essence, before you can sue a doctor for the cause of death of another person, there must be what? Negligence established. If you find this video useful, please do it well to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this video, share with your family and friends, and you can also drop your comments if you have any. Thank you.